Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for your daily collective message. This message will be for today, May 2nd, 2024. Spirit guides, angel ancestors, and divine messengers. What important message do we have for the collective for today, May 2nd, 2024? One card, please, for the collective. Important message. Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands. Before I started shuffling, I started hearing the song "Why Does It Hurt So Bad" by Whitney Houston. So some of you guys may be in a relationship or situation that is putting a lot of pressure on you. You have a lot of responsibilities and obligations to your family that are becoming overwhelming. You may work multiple jobs. You have multiple children. You don't really have a lot of time for yourself. You're tired. Why does it hurt so bad? Okay, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, please clarify. Why do I feel so sad? Yeah, Ten of Swords. I thought I was over you, but I keep crying. I don't love you. Okay. Three tens. So some of you guys are contemplating ending a relationship or marriage, even though you still love the person, but there's so much baggage, so much water under the bridge. I see water here, this trail of water. There's so much water under the bridge that you can't trust this person anymore. You don't enjoy being married anymore, even though you love them as a person. You love your children, you love the life you've built together, but there's something about this person that you're married to that is making it impossible to stay in this relationship. You're not happy here. It seems like you're happy to the outside world. You've been keeping things together. You go on social media, all these pretty pictures of vacations and family days and going to church, but Ten of Swords. Something's really painful about this situation, and you're tired of faking the funk. You're tired of carrying the responsibility of maintaining this relationship, even though the person you're married to doesn't feel the same loyalty or obligation to you. So this is like being married to somebody who does the bare minimum in the relationship. They may be unfaithful. They may only work outside the home. They don't help out in the home. There's too much stress here. So on the surface, things are good. You have a nice home. You're both attractive. You have beautiful children. But there's something here that is very painful. And you want this to be over. Or you want your stress to be relieved. You want peace. There is no peace here. Now, these people are facing, their back is facing me, or the query, or the audience. So you guys are, it's like, you're not facing each other. You're facing the world. So this relationship looks good on paper. It looks good on social media. But from my end, it's the Ten of Wands. So behind the scenes, we have Ten of Wands, and in the world, in the public, on social media, it's the perfect relationship. Ten of Swords. There's like a united family front being presented, couples goals, black love, something like that. And there's Ten of Swords behind the scenes. Something is over. And I keep crying. Don't love you. 5 out of 10 of cups. 5. Yeah, you're tired of fighting. You go from 10 to 5, which means that one person is removing themselves from the situation. One half of the equation, yeah. It's not funny, but we go from 10 of cups to 9 of cups, which means that somebody's removing their emotional investment in this relationship and focusing on their own needs. They're tired of fighting for the relationship. They're tired of fighting for peace. They're tired of fighting for respect, for acknowledgement. Some of you guys could have stayed married because of, the social media public image, how other people saw your relationship. Oh my God, they're so cute together. They're the perfect family, couples goals. And you may have felt pressure to stay in this relationship to maintain that false image. But you still love them. There's still cups here. It's just that you're tired of the fighting, betrayal, 10 of swords. You feel like you're carrying this relationship by yourself. So this person gets to do whatever they want to do to let off steam. They get to cheat or whatever they're doing. And you have to be the strong one and not overreact or react. You have to keep it together by yourself. So this person can throw their dirty clothes around the house. They don't help out with the kids. They're working and they're helping to pay the bills because you have 10 cups here. There's some stability here and it looks good on paper. This is a beautiful house at a distance. But, and the kids are happy. They don't really know what's going on. They're too young to see what's happening here. But unfortunately, it's like someone here is tired of faking the funk and they're tired of bearing the brunt of carrying the workload of managing this relationship by themselves. So it's easy to go on social media and pretend to be the perfect family, the perfect father, the perfect mother. You all look good, but behind the scenes, it's like a job and you're doing this job by yourself. Clarify the 5 of Wands reverse and the 9 of Cups, please. Why does it hurt so bad? 8 of Pentacles. Yep. I'm tired of working on this. I don't want to work on this anymore. Full card. I don't want to work on this anymore. 7. This wanted to come out for some reason. Someone's lying to themselves or they're lying to their partner. That's why the 10 of Swords is here. So you could be lying to yourself about how you feel about this relationship. And you could be lying to the public. So again, in the public, your couple's goals. The perfect family. Model citizens. You have the perfect life, perfect wife. The kids are happy. Go to good schools. Got a nice car, nice bodies, nice hair, nice everything. Your relationship works on paper. That's probably why you got married, but you're not compatible. Someone's lying to themselves or they're lying to you. Please give me some more insight about the 7 of Swords. I'll put it here. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Star card and Star card and the Page of, you're not going to invest in this anymore. This cannot be healed. You're going to be holding back. So you've been lying to yourself about this situation. I don't know if there's been infidelity. It doesn't always have to be that. But again, if one person is doing all the work of managing the household and maintaining the relationship, while the other person gets to do whatever they want when they feel like it and not make any sacrifices, there's going to be some resentments. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. And you're pulling back. You're tired of arguing about who's helping out around the household, who's paying these bills. You're tired of arguing about this petty nonsense that you both should be taking care of together as a married couple. So some of you may feel like you don't love this person anymore. You're not in love with them anymore. Whitney Houston says in a song, why do I keep crying when I really don't love you? So why does it hurt so bad? It hurts because you're disappointed. It hurts because on paper, It was supposed to be perfect. On paper, you look good together. You're both attractive, college educated, nice house, nice cars, beautiful kids. But there's some water under the bridge. Too much betrayal, too much manipulation, too much lack of appreciation or unappreciation, too much disregard for your feelings and how much work you're putting into this relationship by yourself. You're pulling away. What actions and steps is the collective going to take to remedy the situation? What are they going to do to fix the situation? I was so for you, but I keep crying. It's disappointing. Yep, Ten of Swords, and you're not working together anymore. You're done. You don't trust this person. Not even that. You're just tired. You're tired. The Fool card again. You're tired. The Fool's twice. You have the Ten of Swords and the Fool card. It's like it's not one thing that happened, but there are so many straws here, so many swords. One straw is going to break the camel's back, and you're going to be done. But you've been carrying straws for years. The straw could have been infidelity. I'm not really seeing that too much here. It could be as a possibility. I'm gonna find out to be nosy, but yeah. It could be that. It could be a lack of an equal distribution of responsibilities in the household. You're doing all the laundry, washing dishes, taking care of the kids, doing homework, cooking, cleaning. This person comes back from work and they just go to sleep. You work too, though. Or you may not work, but you work too. You work in the household and you work outside the household and you want help. Someone's not getting any help. Why is the collective feeling this way? Why are they ready to leave this relationship? What is their partner doing or not doing? When I keep crying and I really don't love you, so why do I hurt so bad? Strength card. Hold on. This person's holding grudges. They're being stubborn as hell. Stubborn. They're not talking to you either. It's like this person gives you the silent treatment whenever you come up, you speak to them about something, and they pretend to want to do something about it, but then they don't. They'll say, yeah, I hear you, and it goes right back to the same old mess. This person's like gaslighting you and just, I don't know. They don't respect you. The Five of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. This is that one cup that I told you about in the beginning that's being removed. Yeah. You're giving yourself the love that you have been giving this person. And in order for you to exercise or demonstrate self-love, you have to walk away from this connection, at least temporarily. But it looks like it may be permanent because there are 10 swords here. 7 of Swords. 10, 7, 3 swords. You're tired of getting your heart broken. You're tired of having to have the same conversation over and over again. You're tired of asking for help. You're tired of doing everything by yourself. You're tired of being ignored and not respected and gaslit and manipulated and lied to. You're tired. And you're tired of lying to yourself too. You haven't been happy for a long time, collective. You haven't been happy for a while. I don't see any major arcana here besides the Fool card and the Emperor with the Fool, Emperor, Strength. In the base spread, I'm not talking about the clarifying cards. Fool, Emperor, Strength. That's the Empress card. That's the 3, number 3. That's the Empress, self-love. This is the Empress getting on her feet and taking care of her business. Making a move. You're not sitting still anymore waiting for this person to change. You're going to take action and you're going to make a decision that is best for you, not just the kids and your husband, because you've been putting other people's needs first before your own for a long time. It could be 10 years. So you've been putting your children's needs first, your partner's needs first, the community's needs first, your family. Like, everybody wants you guys to stay together because you look good, but nobody's helping you with these kids. Nobody's helping you to take care of the household. Nobody's helping you to pay these bills with your husband. You're doing too much work by yourself, collective, and you're exhausted. You're tired of being tired. 10 and 7, that's the 8 of Swords. You felt stuck and trapped in this relationship because you were lying to yourself about how you really felt. And you probably thought you had to stay for the sake of couples goals, black love, social media, clout. And now you have to walk away from the Emperor. Somebody who has money, swag, popularity, something. That's where the pressure comes in. It's like, okay, on the surface, he's a catch. Or she's a catch. She's everything everybody else wants. On social media, people are complaining about 50-50 relationships. They're complaining about not being married to attractive men, or there are no attractive men out here. This man, on paper, looks good. He has money. He has some sort of status in society. He works hard outside the home. But within the home, in the relationship, he's kind of cold. 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords reverse. He's cold and detached. He'll just passive aggressively ignore you instead of doing what you're asking them to do. You're asking for help and he's not helping you. So you're helping yourself. Ace of Cups in reverse. You're helping yourself and you're pulling your energy away from this relationship. How will the collective's partner feel once they walk away from this relationship, or once they put their foot down? 10 of Pentacles. Let's work this out. I knew the Empress was going to come back up. Here we go. Let's work this out. We can work it out. Do, 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 do. They're going to try to put this back together because they do enjoy being married to you. You make them look good. You're beautiful. You're the Empress. You're beautiful. You work hard. You're a good mother. You're a good partner in life. They can't imagine doing this without you, collective. But they can't imagine it because they've been depending on you or relying on you to do everything by yourself. And they have not been helping you. So you've made it easier for them to just be the Emperor sitting on their throne while giving you a modicum of support. Not really. They're helping you financially. They're paying the bills, right? So their attitude may be, I'm paying most of the bills or all the bills. What are you complaining about? There are so many women out here who would love to be with a man like me, who's attractive, who has money, who works hard, takes care of his kids. What are you complaining about? And again, you're exhausted because you work too. Or you have several children that need to be fed. You need to cook. You got to clean. You got to take kids places. You're not getting any help inside the home once this man comes back. You feel like you're losing yourself. You're being swallowed up. 10 of Swords twice. The 10 of Swords twice. The Fool card twice. The Emperor and the Empress. But in between you guys, we have the 10 of Wands and the Fool card. You want to let go of all these burdens and responsibilities. You need help. So he may offer, if you notice in this, right, this card, he may offer some help. In the beginning, I said you guys are facing the world. You weren't facing each other. Now you're facing each other. This person is going to offer you more support. They may even offer to invite their grandparents. I mean, not their grandparents, their parents to come and help with the child rearing, with the housekeeping and maintenance, with the cooking and cleaning, taking care of the babies. Now you're facing each other as opposed to just facing the audience and the world on social media. Look how good we look. Our marriage is perfect. Couples goals. But now you're actually talking to each other and you're listening to each other. So the person you're dealing with, when you put your foot down and say, I'm done with this, I can't do it anymore, they're going to take you seriously, collective. That's good. They're going to take you seriously, and they're going to try to work this out. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. They're going to try to work this out. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Let's take it slow. You know, I'm sorry for not listening to you for all these years. It took a while for him to get here. It took a while for him to get there, to see what you were going through. We have the 8 to the 10 of Pentacles. This person is also motivated by finances. They don't want to lose their shirt in a divorce. Because again, you are the Empress. So you're somebody who came to the table or came to the marriage with a lot to offer. You probably had education yourself, beautiful, young, supportive, no kids from outside relationships. You were the full package. So you know that once you divorce them or once you leave them, you'll be entitled to a lot of money, and you can bounce back and find somebody else who's more suitable for them. They don't want you with anybody else. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. So they're going to, they're going to take you seriously now. You're going to start talking to each other, not at each other. A part of it was like you made it look so easy, collective. You made taking care of all these responsibilities look so easy that they took you for granted. So you were always cooking, always cleaning, house was always clean, kids were always fed, homework was always done. You did it so well that they thought it was easy, and it was not easy for you. It was exhausting. You're tired of being tired. I think the issue is a lack of appreciation and taking you for granted because you're a boss and you knew how to manage this household like a machine, even with all your other responsibilities outside the home. So they kind of took you for granted, and you're tired of being taken for granted. Period. Page of Wands reverse. I was immature. I was, irresponsible. I didn't take you seriously. Page of Wands is a very immature energy. You're the Empress, he's the Emperor. Why is a Page of Wands in a relationship? Because they were kind of treating you like their parents, like mommy. Like you got to take care of all the responsibilities in the house, cooking, cleaning, washing, child rearing. And all they have to do is show up with the money and just do what they want to do when they feel like it. And you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This is not fair. I didn't sign up for this. I can do bad all by myself. 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Fool card. I can do bad all by myself. Like seriously, if you were to get a divorce, your life would probably be a little easier because you wouldn't have to clean up after as many people as you do. So you could use this person's money in the divorce settlement, alimony, and child support to do what you're doing now, which is take care of all of the responsibilities anyway. So you've been doing this. So you're like, well, why am I even married? My life may be much easier, or could be easier, if I just walked away. I'll be doing just as much work as I'm doing now as I would be if I was single or as a single mother with split custody. If we have split custody, at least I'll have 2 weeks off to rest and relax and do my own thing. Here, you never have a break. You're constantly in work mode. You constantly have to take care of the house by yourself. Make something to eat for these kids by yourself. Do their homework. Give them baths. Nurture them. Spend time with them. Teach them. This man ain't doing nothing, really. He's the Fool card. He's free. He's giving the 3 of Pentacles in a 10 of Pentacles situation. Where's 3 Pentacles? I'm paying the bills. Meanwhile, you're doing all the work. 8 of Pentacles in the household. All the work. And you're done. For now. So you may change your mind. Like he'll pull all the stops to stop this divorce from happening. He'll offer financial support. You need a maid, chef, cook, nanny. What do you need? He can afford it. He can't afford it. And I think this is the beginning of a new phase of your relationship where you're being appreciated for your value and your contributions to the family. and you're not pressured to do everything by yourself. You've spoken up. You've put your foot down finally and said, I'm done with this. And now the person that you're married to, they can appreciate how hard you work to do this. I mean, to maintain the household. They may have to learn their lesson by you leaving the house. Like, you may have to leave and go to a hotel room for a couple of weeks, and they'll have to run this by themselves, and then they'll see how much work you've put into taking care of this household. And then they'll offer you support, financial support. Okay, we can allocate this much money in the budget to a nanny or a maid or a house cleaner or whatever. I'll spend some time with the kids, at least 2 hours a day or an hour a day with the children before bed. I'll give them their baths. You make dinner, I'll give them the baths. Something like that. You guys will start to split the responsibilities more evenly in the household, as opposed to you doing everything by yourself. So that's good, collective. All right. So, spirit guides and angel messengers, I need further insight into this situation with the collective as it pertains to this message. More insights. What else could this mean? If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? And you would want an equal partner. Okay, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? So you may think that your husband or your partner is ignoring you because they don't love you. They may not appreciate you because you make this, you run everything so easily. You're the empress. You make running and managing a household and your emotions and the responsibilities of child rearing look so easy that they take you for granted. So they don't really know how hard it is because you've always picked up the slack. You've always done your part and then some. You have very high standards for how you want your household to run. And because of those high standards, you were going to make sure your house was clean and the kids were well fed, regardless of whether they contributed or not. So you put a lot of pressure on yourself to maintain a certain standard for your household that this person, they never really appreciated until you walked away. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Yeah, the pattern is you taking all these responsibilities and thinking that you have to do everything by yourself. That may have been something that you told your partner, or that may have been something that appealed to your partner. Like, you could be from a traditional culture where the woman was expected to take care of the household and the kids, whether they're working or not. And that could have been something that appealed to your partner. And that's probably something that you promoted or presented as a quality that you had as someone who was, a good housekeeper. You had traditional values. You cook, you clean. I'm a better partner than the rest of these women out here. And I look good and I have a career, right? But over time, that stops getting cute and it becomes a burden. So your pattern you're breaking is you having to do everything by yourself to prove your worth in this relationship. Walk into the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? 10 of Wands, you're doing too much. We have 3 tens here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. No, all the 10s are here. Yeah, so if this is not fixed, this relationship is over. But I think it will be fixed. All the 10s are here. I think this is the beginning of a whole new cycle for you guys. Like, the Fool card is here. The 10 of Swords is here. But I think this is a new beginning for your relationship. I don't think it's the end. Because you don't really want things to end. With them, you want them to change. You want them to help out. So you were still hurting. I mentioned Whitney Houston's song in the beginning. Why does it hurt so bad? You were still hurting about this situation because you still love this person. You may have fallen out of love with them, Ace of Cups reverse, because of their behavior, but there's a potential for you to fall back in love with them again if they help you out and give you support, because they also have a lot to offer. They're attractive. They're financially stable. They're responsible outside of work. Responsible in their career. They look good. They command respect. They respect the institution of marriage and family as, not in practice per se, but as far as culture, as far as tradition and family ties, they respect that. As far as a social status too, they enjoy being married. They enjoy being a husband. The idea of being a husband or a spouse. And that's rare to find these days. So you do have a catch as well, but they were taking you for granted. You're a catch too. Okay. And you probably felt like, okay, this man's a catch. If I don't work this hard, then he can find somebody else better than me. There's lots of women out here who can do it better. They're pretty. Fine. And you probably put more undue stress on yourself to compete with other women or to make sure that he did not lose interest in you. And it became too much. 10 years of this? No. Okay. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Yeah, you're taking flight, all right. 10 of Swords and the Fool card, you're walking away. But it's going to be temporary because your husband's going to come back or your wife is going to come back and say, I see where you're coming from now. I'm sorry for taking advantage of you and taking you for granted. But that's low-key your fault too, collective, for doing all this and not putting your foot down earlier. But you're doing it now, so that's all that matters. Today, go inward. Your desires lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. So walking away may make you happy, Nine of Cups. So you may leave the house for a couple days, go to a motel room, go to a hotel for a couple of weeks, go on vacation, and basically force your partner to do all this work you've been doing by yourself. They're going to now see things from your shoes, your perspective. It says walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. By you walking away, you're going to allow them to see your point of view and to see why you have been complaining for so long about all these responsibilities. So now, you know, there's less gaslighting, mind games, manipulation, narcissism. There's less of that. There's more supportive energy. They want this to work. One more card, please, for the collective for today. One more card for the collective for today. I need an angel number oracle card. 2121. Energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. 10 of Wands. You have been very disciplined. You've worked really hard, collective. But your energy is being depleted. You're drained. You're getting closer to your end goal. There is no need to overextend yourself. 10 of Wands. Guard your energy. 10 of Wands. And remain focused. It will pay off. It is a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. So you're trusting your decision to walk away from this. And you're like, I'm choosing me. For the first time in a long time. I'm not choosing the kids. I'm not choosing my husband. I'm not choosing social media, my family. I'm choosing myself. Cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control, 10 of Wands, because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons, 10 of Wands and the Swords, so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. And your karmic lesson is what? I mentioned this earlier. You may have felt like you had to earn this person's respect and loyalty by working yourself like a dog. That could have been cultural conditioning or socialization. Like, okay, these Western women, as an example, these Western women don't know how to take care of a good man. They don't know how to cook or clean. I can do all those things and look good and take care of the kids and work outside the house. That was cute in the beginning, but now you're depleted. It's been 10 years, at least, or a while. It's been, a while. It's been a long time. I got all these babies. It's not cute no more. I don't care if other women want him or not. Now I understand why. Some of you are understanding why now a lot of Western women have pretty much abandoned traditional roles in marriage because they were doing this, working outside the home and working in the home with no appreciation whatsoever. And it's exhausting. So a lot of Western women not want to manage a household because of laziness, but because it is a lot of hard work and it's exhausting. It's bad for your health because you don't get any rest. You don't have any support emotionally. You can't take care of your own body because you're putting everybody else's needs before your own. And now you're broken down, overweight, sickly in your 40s and 50s because you've worked yourself like a dog. So you are changing your perspectives about relationships and society and your role in the marriage. You're kind of like changing your perspective on traditional relationships and the role of masculine and feminine energy in a relationship and a marriage and society in general. So you are learning yourself, and your partner's learning too. This is a good thing. They appreciate you, and the reason why they're not going to walk away from you is because they know how much work you're doing. Like they know now. So you may have to teach them a lesson and just go to a hotel room, go to your parents' house, go somewhere where you're like, you know what? You take care of the kids. You take care of the household. You take care of the dishes, dinner. You do all that. I'm on a break. I'm on strike. So some of you guys are going to be going on strike. And once you go on strike and put your foot down, they will be forced to do everything that you have been doing silently or efficiently for a long time. And then they're like, wow, this is really hard work. I appreciate my wife more. And she still look good. For me, she's still the empress. We're still couples goals online. Her waist is still snatched after all these kids. Okay? You may have 3 kids. Collective. 2 to 3 kids. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.